I have so many fond memories of nature. When I was growing up, almost all of my time spent with my mother, sister and stepfather was spent in nature. We used to constantly go hiking, rock climbing, mountain biking, you name it. These years of my life were some of my fondest, and I long to be able to go back and experience them all over again. This is why nature will always have a place in my heart. One of these fond memories is of a cold Christmas Eve night. Me and my stepdad had gone off for a hike. I remember it was snowing and we couldn't miss out the chance to get into the snow, even if it was Christmas Eve. I remember on our descent of the mountain, he turned to me and he said, we're going to take a shortcut. The shortcut ended up not being a shortcut, as we got lost and walked around a forest in 1 foot deep snow for about 2 hours. This was until we ended up in someone's back garden, and I remember looking through the window and seeing 3 kids opening some presents early and running around playing with their presents. When, I was outside cold and miserable, wanting to go home and go to sleep. I look back at this memory very fondly, and I wouldn't change it for the world. This was back when I was 10, and back then I would have loved to be those 3 kids in the room playing with their new toys, but I think it's the memories that I made in nature, they've made who I am as a person today. As I've grown older, I've become aware of society standards and what life in society actually is. I've realised that it's not the fairy tale that we are told growing up, and that is sometimes daunting. To find out what life is described to be is nothing like the reality of the matter. And I find myself sometimes feeling overwhelmed by this thought. But what I've found is whenever I'm alone in nature with my thoughts, all of my mind's troubles evaporate. I feel a sense of meaning and presence that I never feel while stuck in the concrete jungle. While in nature, I don't get the urge to go on my phone, to scroll through snapshots of people's highlight reels, perfect moments in what is an imperfect life, because I feel alive. I obtain clarity, I escape from all the world's problems, and I think people forget that we are nature, we come from it, and as a society we've alienated ourselves from nature, in turn alienating ourselves. Which is why I think that only in nature can we find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. Something changes when we go outside. I can't truly describe the feeling that I get while in nature. It offers something different to us all, which is why I highly suggest that you go for a hike or any of the other activities that you can do in nature. It changed my life for the better. It can do the same for yours.